Hey nonprofits, my name is Jeanette and I am the founder of the Digital Marketing Academy for Nonprofits. Today we're going to share 3 tips that you can use for your nonprofit to make your email list and your emails more effective. So before we begin, we do want to encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We release a new video every Tuesday, and if you click the little bell by subscribe, you'll get notified every time a new video is posted. So let's talk about email. The first thing that we recommend is that you segment your email list. So if you have one email list where all of your subscribers are going into, we are encouraging you to start segmenting that. And what that means is you can identify where someone subscribed from or where they opted into your email list. So you could say, 100 people are subscribing from your website, 100 people are subscribing from social media, and you may have other campaigns and activities that you're able to track where people are signing up. If you have a special event, maybe a community fair, you can create all of these different lists so that you know exactly who are in them. You can create a list for donors, you can create a list for volunteers, you can create a list for clients, and so this lets you really customize the messages that you're sending to each list. Because what you're sending to a sponsor or a corporate sponsor compared to a client could be drastically different. And there could be emails that are relevant to both. But at least when you segment them, you have the opportunity to provide custom messages. And what this will do is it will get you a higher open rate and higher engagement for your email. Our second tip is that you create an automated thank you email. Now this thank you email does 2 things, or it can do 2 things. The first is it acknowledges that you received someone's email subscription or opt-in. And so this lets people know, okay, great, I subscribed and I got an acknowledgement of it. And the second opportunity with this key feature is that you can promote anything that you want. So you could say, thanks for subscribing to our email list. Here are 10 ways that you can get involved with our nonprofit. Or here are 5 ways your donations will impact whatever your cause might be. So by acknowledging you've received the email and then giving someone a way to engage increases the chances that they'll take an action. Because if you have someone opt in and they don't receive a confirmation email or they don't receive a next step, they probably aren't going to take an action. And so you have to remember that you have to prompt people to do these things. Our third tip is that you do an email nurture sequence, and this can also be automated. So once someone subscribes to your email list, you can then set an automated email schedule. Maybe it's an email once a day for the next week, or maybe it's an email a week for the next month. And this is where you can provide more information about your nonprofit and what you do. And the beauty here is that you control everything that the person's getting. So if there's key statistics you want them to know, if you want them to know the impacts that you're making in the community, if you want them to see a testimonial, you can control the communication that's going out to them and when they're getting it. And at the end of this email sequence, you can have them take an action. So it can be, sign up to volunteer, but you're getting them used to seeing your emails, you're getting them used to knowing about you, and so by the time they get that last email, they might be really ready to take an action. So those are our 3 tips. We have segment your email list, send an automated thank you email, and create an automated email nurture sequence. So we'll see you next Tuesday.